Hello and welcome to this course on T-RACS 5 by IK Multimedia with me, Rory from Hyper Production, and I'm here today with Sonic Academy giving you a complete course on T-RACS 5, the complete mixing and mastering bundle, as I say, from IK Multimedia. So if you watched the other videos, I've just given an introduction and an overview to show you where everything is, and now I'm going to show you quickly how to set up your session and how you can start using the plugin in standalone mode, so i.e. the mastering suite if you like. So typically what we're going to do is go up to File, go to Project Settings and just double check that everything's right up here. It should normally just automatically be at WAV, but if you are using AIFF files or FLAC files, then obviously switch it to that as well. Resolution is automatically going to be at 16-bit. If you're doing a lot more detailed sound design, or you've created something with a lot more detailed stuff, then if your computer can permit it, then obviously go up to 24-bit or even 32-bit, but 16-bit you're normally safe and good to go. Dithering you want to keep sort of off for now, unless when you go to export, depending on what you're exporting onto or what you're exporting for. So either you're doing online streaming, or you're going to be focusing more on doing a vinyl release or a CD release or whatever, then you might want to look into some various dithering options there as well. Clip output to 0 dp, you just want to leave that as it is, because obviously we're going to be manually sort of reining in a lot of dynamics and not get anything clipping. Digital delivery mastering, don't worry about that for now, because you can also dial into that a bit later, again depending what you're doing the master for. So we're going to click OK on that one. Then what we're going to do is go up to audio settings. You can either do these with Command P or Command A, so P for project, A for audio. Then the output device, make sure you've got it selected on your output device there. So for me it's the Scarlett 8920, which is awesome. Then the left channel is output 1 and then right channel output 2. So you definitely, if you've got any sort of audio interface that's worth having, it should at least have basically 2 outputs left and right. Then buffer size, you just want to keep that at 1024 or even higher if your computer will allow it. Because we're not tracking anything, we're not recording any vocals, we're not recording guitars or anything like that, we're not worried about latency. So you don't need to have it on a low one, but like I mentioned, if your computer is particularly slow, you might want to look at just reducing that, especially if you start getting any pops and crackles. Here we're running quite a powerful computer, so we are more than good at 1024 because we're not going to get any crackling, so that's worth noting as well. So we're going to click OK. Then I'm also going to be referencing this a few times in a couple of future videos in this course as well about how to import audio, but again I'm going to reference it here. So import audio, you can click there, or you can press Command I, or you can simply just click this plus button here and then it loads in your track. So it's going to give it a quick read through. Like I mentioned, I will be referring back to that, so it's relatively easy to remember. So that is a quick setup, and that is all you need to get ready. So as soon as I start hitting play, we're going to start getting some audio through this bad boy of a plugin as well. So continue watching this course. I've been Rory and you've been watching Sonic Academy, so stay tuned.